novel that came out talking about the metaverse was about a samurai, a robot samurai that was immersive through technology. So this novel, Snow Crash from Neil Stephenson, had an impact in the new technologies that were named for the first time metaverse, which means meta, even further, and universe. So another universe. Some people and authors have created this on the basis of virtual reality and things that can be experienced in your own life and in the second life through the metaverse. We will continue with more information with the next presentation of Alejo Castro, which is Executive President of Landian Metaverse. So my name is Alejo. I'm co-founder of Landia. I'm in Dubai organizing what is going to be the Decity Lounge, a new city inside Landia. Landia is a metaverse created on the metaverse that has to do with a token, and it's created under Binance Smart Chain and the NFTs. Today is the biggest metaverse in the world with more than 500,000 lots. And since September of this year, it's the collection with the most sales this year. So more than 500,000 lots have been already sold. So the idea is more than just selling real estate. Landia has focused in creating a community that is already building in different places within this metaverse, more than 500,000 users already. One of the things that we have developed with Decity is that people can have access of not only a city, a specific city, but the possibility to begin and construct businesses. Everything that has to do with services and commerce and products inside the city. There is a big opportunity in the city for commerce and real estate. People need to understand that metaverse is an evolution of e-commerce. A lot of years ago, people said that if you didn't have a web page, you'll be left behind in the world of business. Well, now it's the same thing. People that are focused on just web pages and social networks, now they need to make the transition to the metaverse. A lot of people, a lot of big companies have acquired their space in Landia. More than 100 big companies, one of them is Decentral, have chosen Landia as their place to grow their business. So instead of just coming into a city that's already developed, the opportunity for the city is for every one of you, each and every one of you, to develop your own city within the city. Whatever you want to develop, different climates, weathers, ecosystems. And the first development for the city has to do with real estate, with commercial real estate, with malls and theaters and amphitheaters for presentations and events. And surrounding all of this, the community is going to be growing and constructing everything that is necessary for your growth. And I'm referring to commerce and services, places for events, new places for events, buildings and apartments, a lot of rivers that come through the city, the development of parks, dealerships for cars, and shops for buying clothes and services. So it is very important for us to understand the development of the city. It has to do with the development of a normal city in the real world or in the physical world. So it is a great opportunity to develop all these services, and the upside that you will have, the upside that the main user will have, not the developers, but the user, which is very important. So everything is decentralized as in Decity, based on the blockchain, and everybody who has access to buy a lot or a piece of real estate, they will have the benefits for all the community. You will be integrated to the decisions of the naming of the streets and the parks and all the amenities within the city. So it's not about the developers, but the community will be deciding the most important things. So I invite you to understand the metaverse through Decity and understand the big opportunity that has to do about buying a piece of real estate, your own piece of real estate in the metaverse through Landia and Decity. And congratulations for the decisions that you are going to be taking. We are back with the robots. With the arrival of the metaverse, the way we're going to do business will change. Instead of connecting through your computer and connecting, you can do it with a digital and physical connection. Epic Game, Roblox, Minecraft, and develop and brands like the ones you see on the screen are being positioned in the metaverse. Cryptocurrencies and NFTs are going to be leading the new reality in the metaverse. But instead of doing it in 2 dimensions, just through a navigation bar, you can do it in three dimensions and augmented reality. So we'll be empowered by technology. This is the next evolution leap in our capacities, as well as our social lives. For the next intervention, the co-founder and marketing director from Landia, Elias Chileno. Hello, everybody. I'm Elias Chirino. I hope everybody is doing great. It's an honor for me to be with you in the Decity Lounge. It has been months of planning and hard work, and it's very nice for us to arrive to this day. Let me talk about the metaverse a little bit. This will change the way of playing games and earning money, and the way that we are doing e-commerce. A lot of new technologies are coming. Hyperreality technology. People in the metaverse will be able to work in their virtual offices for their companies. They can live in apartments and houses, in condos. They can play golf, go to see their friends, even if they're in Dubai, in Argentina, and Mexico, and they can meet in the same golf club in the metaverse. And this changes the rules of the game, because this allows us to reach a lot more people that we can reach just physically. Physically, we're limited in geographical spaces. And these limits will be broken in the metaverse, because you can connect from every part of the world, and you can bring a person for them to watch from every part of the world. And this will give us a lot of reach with these technologies. So a golden age of technology will be coming with these innovations, where the being is more important than what you have. So we are a people-centered technology, and that would allow us for you to build whatever you like, to sell, to do drop shipping and e-commerce and sell whatever you'd like in the metaverse. You can do gambling in the metaverse. You can invest in real estate and also in different areas within this. So this is a different way for the world to evolve. And what we can tell you from Landia is, if you're not ready for the metaverse and this innovation, if you're not ready for this change and this wealth redistribution, the moment will come and the moment will pass and you'll be late. So if you're listening to this, if you're listening about the metaverse, let me tell you that a new moment is coming, a new era is coming. And as we are watching the cryptographic era, now the metaverse era is coming. So welcome to the evolution, welcome to the center and to Decity. The evolution of the digital industry is coming. So welcome to the new revolution, which will be one of the biggest and successful and prosperous. So it is a pleasure. And I leave you with the next speaker. And welcome again to the future. We're back to the robots. We want to share with you the impact of this new technological era and the launch of this next phase where you can be part and be a pioneer of the metaverse of the future, Decity. Imagine working without traffic, without meetings, without paperwork, unnecessary paperwork. And the best part, from any part of the world. Imagine living with passion and enamored of your profession in a place which is not a place, and a job that is not a job. That is the future, your future. Being able to live in a place without boundaries, without time zones, without barriers, a place for the people of the future. Welcome to the city of digital nomads. The city is the metaverse, the most real, hyper-real metaverse, where users can buy their lots in an NFT format and collect them in their meta universe. Whatever you can do depends on your imagination. You will also be able to create your avatar and create interactions with the rest of the users. This is the opportunity that you've been waiting for, and you're about to be part of it. So live within the metaverse. And this is information about the way to do business. Hello, family. How you doing? I'm Gorka Buses, and we are very excited to talk with you. And we're announcing in the next few moments. In my 34 years, I've always been looking for these moments that we're living. So enjoy it because you'll be understanding and knowing about the metaverse, the future, everything, everybody that's talking about what's changing in the world. It's not only for working and interacting in different ways, but also to make money and be a pioneer in the next new world, and take it throughout the world and share the importance of this metaverse with a lot of people. And people like you're looking and watching them in the cell phone all day. Well, in the future, everybody will be in the metaverse. That's the opportunity. You'll be a great interaction within the reality we live in and the next reality. And this thing is helping our lives. And some people might be afraid of these things. But really, it's the world's transforming and we need to be there, and our company and our community will be there. This is why we are putting so much attention and interest and investments. And I would like for you to make this investment with us in what we consider the future and the way the world's going to shift for sure. This will be something that would change our lives up to a point that human beings will be able to interact within themselves, with themselves in a virtual world. Our conscious, our subconscious, everything, every way our life is, will be through this new reality. And also, this will be a great opportunity for business. And a lot of people that you know will be interested in knowing about this community and what we're doing in this new opportunity. And we'll be doing this in a very enjoyable way. And you are positioned first than others. And it's important in life to be positioned better than others. So if you don't understand anything, please ask us. We're here for you in order for you to be embracing this new tendency and this life-changing technology. When the first cell phones arrived, or the telephone, or the faxes, or the cameras were arrived, and then we see in perspective where we are today and how the world is shifting, and it's so important and so amazing. You will be able to have your houses and your cars. You will be able to interact in the metaverse. You will be able to go shopping through these great stores in the metaverse. In fact, I was watching in these days that there are a lot of metaverses. And the metaverse needs to be filled. And we are ready to fill this metaverse with people that are willing to be there. A lot of people, great brands, want to be with us in order for them to arrive to our community. They're after our community, these big brands. So we have this beautiful community that will be part of the metaverse, and will build opportunities within this new space. We'll be operating and giving surgeries and medical treatment to people. There'll be a lot of specialized engineers and brands and cars and people building robots within this space. You will be watching things that are amazing, people building their troops and playing games and betting within the metaverse. So this is our reality. This is already here, and it's here to stay. And I have learned that I have to be on the right side of the equation. It's important for us, for the values and implementations to be there, in order for us to embrace the whole world and the whole opportunity that's in front of us. And there's a story of this entrepreneur that wanted to grow and wanted to have a website. And now it's just not a website. You can travel, you can build, you can do whatever within the metaverse. So people are still asking if this is true or not. And I think this is a technology for visionaries. Because in the world, there's a group of communities, and we believe in what's going to happen. The world of education will be developing in a great way. All the teachings will be arriving to so many people that are just yearning and willing to learn. And we will be needing to adapt, and needing to adapt in different professions. So a person is, or a doctor is able to operate or do surgery through a robot in a place that's far, far away. And these things are coming. These things are really already here. So for me, my dear friends, it's a thing to enter this world with enthusiasm, with joy, and with adrenaline and spark in your eyes, to leave this world and to embrace this world and this new technology, because there will be great economical opportunities for people who are able to watch this. But it's not the metaverse where we are right now. This is just the beginning. The important thing is for us to understand where the metaverse will be in the next few years. So imagine buying land in Manhattan, New York in the 1980s, or actually in the 1900s. This is a great business. So this is the way I see the metaverse, to be buying land in Manhattan 2 centuries ago. So a lot of people will be developing within the metaverse, will be making properties and whatnot. So tell you that me and the whole Decentra team, we're very excited about what's coming. We are doing alliances and partnerships with a lot of companies and great people. And the metaverse that is ours is also yours. All the opportunity we're bringing is for you. So tell you guys that I hope to see you within this amazing world that's called the metaverse. And tell you that we will be not just only doing a lot of money, but helping others through this opportunity. So welcome to the ones that have vision and that are willing to build the future. Hello, Decentra family. Well, live. It's great to be here. I'm VP of Sales, Omar Salazar. I'm very excited, and I'm really excited. This magnitude is something that it's just impressive for me. I'm just mesmerized about what's coming. So let's understand what the metaverse is. And now I was watching so many videos and reading so many books about this. And I'm understanding that this is enormous. This expands to the next level. And metaverse, meta, which means more than here, and universe. So metaverse is a universe more than where we are. So more than where we are, more than the universe. And this makes us see why hyperreality, or what's more than the world or the universe that we know, is just something else. It's the next level. And today you will be in something very important. You will be presented with the opportunity that maybe a lot of people were looking for, talking about investing in Dubai in the 1990s, or in Manhattan 2 centuries ago, or in Bitcoin maybe 15 years ago, maybe a couple of dollars, and then having the vision of knowing that this was going to be the next level. So what we're expecting from the metaverse, and to understand the prices that we're having, or the first prices of these lots, of this land, and then the amount that the people that have them are earning, you will be very excited like me. So this is the opportunity of buying gold for nothing, for practically nothing. This is the opportunity for you to buy an exclusive price. And you'll be able to buy this metaverse and these lots. And this is not a lease, this is not a rent, this is yours. You'll be buying it. You'll be the only proprietor, the only owner of this land. You will have the power over this land, and you can monetize immediately. If you want to buy today and sell tomorrow, you can do that. This is something that has value, but has a lot of upside. It's a true asset. When we understand that all these lots within the metaverse are earning so much, then you understand that it's just not a game of one or two lots, but to have the vision to invest more and more. It's a way for you to have an investment, but this is not for sure, because I don't want to say that, but it's just a big certainty, almost absolute certainty of this being the adequate investment for you. And let me tell you, the opportunities usually come behind a veil. You need a certain magic and knowledge and intuition for you to say, yes, this is the good one. This is where I need to be. And champ, you need to have this mentality for you to understand that you are here to be rich with the use of your talents in the benefit for others. And people say, well, I'm crazy because I'm investing in this because I cannot touch it. I cannot put my feet on it. And this is where I'm going to tell you, where is this going to happen? How are you saying that you cannot touch it or put your feet in it? So a reality is not physical reality anymore. That's what I'm going to tell you. So maybe you're watching it through Oculus, this new technology, the new Tesla suits. If a meta human in the metaverse touches you, then you will have this sensibility. So I would not stay with that frame of mind of saying that I'm acquiring something that I cannot see or touch. I will tell you that this is something that you will very soon be able to touch. This has something to do with what we lived, like Avatar or Matrix movies, which was an augmented reality in another universe, something different, something that's out of this world. So be ready, because you're going to be part of a universe that only Decity will allow you. Companies, if you acquire within the new metaverse, where other opportunities within the same platform, well, they will not have a lot of added value as Decity. And some of those are not in your wallets. And here, it's your property. So our differentiator is we have a great price. You are the owner. You will be able to touch it, and you will be able to sell it whenever you want. So I would like to make an emphasis on that. This is absolutely yours. It's at your name, and you have all the power, and you will have instant yield, because we are going to have great prices. I would like for you to get excited like me, because it's ridiculous. This price is just ridiculous compared with other metaverses that are out there. Maybe you know them. So decentralized, or in other metaverses, in other brands. So no, this is a price that is very, very low. Just wait for a year. Just maintain this lot for a year. And time will give me the reason, as always. You will have the best opportunity and investment of the moment. And that is key. My mentor used to say, it's better for you to be ready for an opportunity and don't have it than to be unprepared, because even if it comes, you would not see it. So these years that I have developed myself in the new economy, they have helped me to train my mind and my vision and expectations in order for me to take action, to understand opportunities and be ready for the opportunities, and tell me, I'm going to be investing a lot in the metaverse. I believe in the metaverse. And this is not important. It doesn't matter if I believe or not. It doesn't matter if you believe or not. It doesn't matter if your family believes or not. It doesn't matter if your enemies believe or not. It's a reality. It's a reality, even if you believe it or not. We are living a future instantly, an immediate future. In this moment, you are acquiring the future in the present moment. This is a no-brainer. It's so easy to take this decision. So I'm going to tell you, champ, today, simply take the bull by the horns. Take this opportunity. Buy the most land that you can buy, because you will be very grateful to me. I am completely sure and certain about this. The metaverse in these moments is one of the best, if not the best, investments. 100%. It's spectacular. We're very happy talking to you from our headquarters in Dubai. Very excited, launching this with the best expectations, because we know a community is a trained community, a knowledgeable community that knows about investments and values investments and all the work that we have put in. So this is the best opportunity available to you. Tomorrow, everybody can buy. Being from Decentra or not, can buy these assets. But now, today, you have the premise or the premiere in order for you to buy and acquire land at the best price. This price would not last for long. It's a launching price or pre-launch price. Our hyper-realistic metaverse, Decity. If you are going to throw in the towel, make it at the best beaches. Do it at the best beaches. I will be very happy to see you through this metaverse and this land and these investments. Have a great day, evening, or night. Big hug to you, and God bless. Thank you. Thank you so much for this great participation. We're with Johnny now, Johnny Cifuentes, our CEO. So this is opportunity for all the Decity community, for all the leadership and investors, people that want to understand what's going on in the metaverse. And today, from Dubai, the place where everything is happening in the metaverse, I'm very happy to see Austin participate in this event, the president, and then Alejo to see Elias. And this is why, because Landia is doing something very big in order to be closing deals with the governments of Dubai and the Emirates. And big companies are constructing and closing deals within Landia. Decity is a way for you to understand. And let me, in order to close my event, to tell you what's going to happen. So listening in the present people and what's going on in the metaverse, and the things that we've been talking about lately, let me tell you this. The metaverse is the future of commerce, of e-commerce. Metaverse is the evolution of the internet. The way to use internet in an immersive way with reality, virtual reality and 3D. What's going on in the metaverse, or what happened with the evolution of money, how we use cryptocurrencies, how we use certain tendencies where we were on top, what we were using. And this is a special day because today, this is a reality. This city is opening as the land, the most hyper-realistic digital nomad land, where you can be able to buy land. In Malaga, there's a project that's going to be called Malaga Towers. And Malaga Towers, it's a very exclusive development that's being shown through the metaverse. So there are a lot of enterprises, entertainment, and agriculture and real estate that are showing their brands and their products through the metaverse. Because in simple language is to show the world more of your business, more of your vision, is more of your person is the way to prospect and to show yourself. So the metaverse is a before and after for the city because we are open to the public and we show that we are giving birth to an exclusive city, an epic land, a VIP land, where we will be focused, as Mr. Gorka Buse said, to make a new Manhattan. And we are connected through a lot of places. We're in Dubai, in Europe, in Las Vegas. So what's happening right now is something very big, because now we have the opportunity to buy something exclusive in a top zone. There's dozens of projects that are looking to do something with Landia. And when I see how Landia is being managed as a global company, I was in Medellin, in Colombia, in their offices. I watched hundreds of programmers and I was impressed by the capacity. And now you have the opportunity to jump in the ship and to acquire land. And this is not because the city wanted to do a small district. No, we are on the financial district within Landia, the top district for education and finance within Landia, specialized in education and finance. And why did we choose that part? Because we want to be in a place where a lot of communities can migrate directly to the city. And we heard Carlos Munoz, who is a great reference in digital businesses. He's a great master. And if people like Carlos are talking about Web3 and metaverse, I remember Carlos in 2019, in the beginning of 2019, and I told him that I was looking into Bitcoin. We were in Puerto Vallarta in a masterclass. And now when I see him years later talking about what's coming in this lounge, I understand that we're doing the correct thing. The city will be in the mouth of a lot of communities, and not only in network marketing. I'm talking about all the industries in all the countries. Let me show you something really fast, which is the Decity page for you to be able to visit. If you're watching my screen, can you tell me? So the city, your first land within the metaverse. It will allow you to have your own land, possess and collect and save it in your wallet, access through it, be productive in your land, construct whatever you'd like, or sell it if you'd like. Something that I love about this, and let me tell you how this is going to work, this process is going to work. So let me tell you a little more in depth. Let me share this presentation with you. We'll be going fastly through this. Technology has transformed the way we work, communicate, study, and have fun, and also make money. But now this technology is going to change reality. The reality of how we feel, how we talk, how we make relationships. That's the next evolution of the internet. It's called metaverse. It's a place where we can work, know people, get to know people, socialize, study, and a lot of more things. This is the graphics of growth, the value of metaverse, and the projection of the value for the metaverse. This is an industry of more than 800 billion. Complete industries and people buying glasses like Oculus. Augmented reality industry is growing at leaps and bounds and buying these new technologies, because what's going to be watched through the metaverse is huge. And the way we are building the city within the Landia, the most hyper-realistic metaverse, through blockchain and in relationship with Web3, this is done through Binance Smart Chain. Who knows Binance? The biggest exchange in the world. They have their own coin through their own blockchain. So what Landian is doing is they're breaking records. They broke records the day they launched, selling more than 90,000 NFTs in just the first day. So what are we going to do in the city? This is the epicenter for digital nomads, a city designed to host the new tendencies of digital work. A lot of metaverse things are being hosted through these new technologies. And maybe some people are saying, well, I cannot buy a 3,000 or 300,000 property in California or in Tulum, but then I would not have as much upside. But imagine that you can rent your land in the metaverse. And some people say, well, I want to buy this. And look at this, some companies in our marketing are just doing leasing. They're making you pay a rent of your land. But no, in the city, you're buying, you have the property. They're in square meters. There are lots of 10 by 10 or more than that. And what's going to happen, you can buy the lots at whatever price you decide, or the amount of lots that you decide. And everything that has to do with this takes a lot of work, an amazing work. Something that has left us with our mouths open. It's impressive. Because just in August, we were talking about the city for the first time. And then I got to know Alejandro, the corporate president of Landia. And then I watched they were doing something superior. And maybe some people around the world are not able to have $150,000, but they might be able to buy some land for just a couple $100. And then I'm watching all these great people, Calvin Klein and Adidas and Nike, launching in the metaverse. And there's some metaverses that you have probably heard, Sandbox or Decentraland, maybe one or two more. But when I see Landia, I watch the evolution that they have thrown through, because it's hyper realistic. I don't feel just like a low quality video game. I have an avatar that's identical to me. You can have your dog and name him exactly like your dog. And what's going to happen is that a meta-human will be able to have relationships and be able to walk and go to their penthouse and have a meal. But the first step is for you to have the land. So this is very top to be an investor in Landian and in the city. And because we believed in entering this metaverse, the city is in the first phase of this metaverse. What does that mean? This means that there's no more land in this first phase. Investigate if you can buy some land in Landian. No, it's all sold out. And there's some companies that are selling, but they're not in the first phase anymore. We are the only company that bought in the first phase, and some people are selling in 500 and 800, and they're not even in the first phase. And everything that Landia has put out has been sold out. So that's a great opportunity because you will have immediate upside. And I've seen these transactions in Dubai. A lot of people are selling this first phase and making great yields for their investments. And I've been watching closely what has happened in the last few weeks, in the last few months. And I've seen the upside that has been more than 1,300% for this land within this metaverse. What do you think is going to happen in the next 6 months? What do you think is going to happen? What we're going to do in the city is to develop tools for people to have to work through these offices, through this land, remote work. We're going to be developing these areas for education, like this one, which is called Education Smart. It's a self-directed knowledge center where users can access to education in virtual environments, and students can establish their own rhythm and methodology for learning. And this is not only about education, it's also about networking to connect and have relationships with new contacts through events that promote the creation of strategic alliances. Metawork, it's a pillar focused on functionality for users that for the functionalities that users need in order to work in groups and in different tasks. The creators area is a platform for citizens to put into practice the knowledge acquired and to have experiences in the metaverse. So everything is based in 3 pillars that I'm going to be sharing with you. The city, the virtual city that's focused on digital nomads. So this is us, this is this community, says Johnny, where you can get all these opportunities in one same place, where we can work hand in hand with the people that are revolutionizing the metaverse. And what are the 3 pillars that I'm going to be talking about? Education, productivity, for people to be more productive and have more money, and networking. And when I talk about networking, we're going to be able to do events and activities and make a boom. For us to do conventions and whatever we want. And this is the map of the city in order for you to have an idea and visualize yourself within this place. The map of the city is divided in banks, gaming, crypto zones, mall, event centers, co-working, apartment cities or apartment towers. This is a map of the city. And all this has been under construction. And now you'll be taking the first tour. And the advantage is that when you have, in this first phase that we're going to be lounging, where you'll be able to buy in this first phase with exclusive prices, and you'll be receiving an NFT. You will be having a unique digital asset, which will be the same thing as being a citizen with a passport of the city. And people will be able to access specific zones or VIP zones with this NFT. And you will say, well, I'm fed up of entertainment and I'm going to be to education or to the VIP experience or to different areas. And people will be coming here. And there's certain areas where they cannot attend because they're not part of the city. You will be having the privilege of accessing special areas with your Decity NFT. So our launching prices are this, and this will be only held for 12 hours. Only for 12 hours you can access these prices. So look at your watch right now. Only 12 hours. And we'll be launching through these NFTs. So this is based on offer and demand. So this is very exclusive. Check PDFs for other companies. This is very exclusive and very good prices. And I was very surprised because I was watching some launches for other companies that they received very few NFTs for big investments. And what did we value? And what's our idea, strategic sales pitch? It's that even if we have this upside and then we could be starting selling at 400 or 500, no, we wanted to give you the opportunity to have that upside on your first purchase, because we will be announcing the next phase in order for you to buy. What's going to happen after these 12 hours? You will be, well, first able to access these first 12 hours, these lots, in order for you to receive your lots immediately in your wallet. So in MetaMask or Trust Wallet or whatever you like, you'll be receiving your NFTs, and that will give you automatically control of your land. The amount of lots that you have will be like an exchange place, a swapping place. Everything is automatized. In Web3, it's just impressive. This would not be possible if we don't have the technology of $1 billion, which is Landian, and the relationship that we have. So these are packs for the next 12 hours. We're only launching or selling 1,000 lots. That's it. If somebody buys 50 lots, this is a VIP gold. You will have a metahuman, a personalized metahuman included. If you buy a VIP diamond, you'll have a metahuman and then a virtual reality presentation card that you'll be able to use for everything. You might never seen one of these, but the founders of Landian, they have this. So you'll be a VIP with this card. And this will be accessed through the VIP Diamond packets. And how can you buy? The coins that you need to have to buy. Who here has the Trust Wallets? The Trust Wallet wallets. You can download it through your phone. Trust Wallet. In your Trust Wallet, you have to be sure to have one of these coins: BNB, BUSD, or USDT. And some people might say, Johnny, I'm used to using USDT. I'm going to spend $600 in lots, but I have it in another blockchain. You will click in order to change that USDT to your Trust wallets, but you will choose the BEP20 smart chain. You can select the smart chain. So I copy the address in my Trust wallet and then put it in Binance in order for Binance to make the convention and for me to receive the USDT in BEP20. That's the way to buy your land. You need to have your NFTs in order for you to prove your ownership, because we're using Binance Smart Chain in this project through the Binance network. You need to have some money for gas fees, which would be about having Binance BNBs. You will need to have a few dollars for the gas fees in BNB. So in order for you to go to the buying page that we'll be sharing with you, you will be buying maybe those $600 with USDT in BEP20. And then the wallet will take $2, $3, $4 for the commission in gas fees, and you will need to have BNBs. So you will need to have those two coins in order to pay the gas fees. So there's something very important behind all this, and this is the opportunity. What kind of opportunity? What kind of opportunity, Mr. Johnny? You might be asking. Well, to begin, before anyone, the opportunity of acquiring land in a phase of friends and family. And that is why today is a special event, special online event for you to understand this. And what I want to share with you is, imagine to be able to acquire land at this particular moment and then hold it for a few months and have a great yield. And me watching the prices that Landia is selling, and they're about to launch their own brand. This is going to be a boom. So there's not a lot of offer and there's a lot of demand in the market. And I was talking with a diamond that lives in Uganda that has land in the first phase. And I can imagine other companies and entrepreneurs that weren't invited to this. And they're watching this. And this diamond in Uganda, that's all we know, there's no more land. And yes, we are having land. So a lot of people are looking for what you will be having. And automatically people will be saying, I want to have the land that you have, because there's a lot of demand and there's no offer. We're the last ones that are selling for these 12 hours in the first phase. So you will be able to anticipate what's coming. For you to take a fast decision and make an earning immediately. This is something very important. We are beginning a technological revolution, which will be the biggest in history. Today, the metaverse, ladies and gentlemen, is a reality. I would like today for you to go around what we're building, and I will be showing you a few videos, and I will be welcoming a special guest. That will be able to show you the areas and make this walk around. And for you to understand in this, the first online event in history, well, all the founders are here. We have a great person like Carlos Munoz and a lot of very knowledgeable people in this community, very respected people as well. Mr. Gorka Buses, Omar Salazar, myself. In order for you to, just today, I need to tell you, the opportunity is knocking at your door. So I hope that you can take advantage of this and watching everything that's coming and what's happening. I want to give thanks to our robot T01 for that great participation. And now we are going to present to you what's Decity. Welcome, Mr. Salvador Carrion, a very important person in technology that makes this happen. So go ahead, Salvador. Hello, Mr. Johnny. I'm happy to say hi to you. Happy to be here. This is the part that we'll be doing and sharing. This is a walk around the city. This is me, literally, running around to show you the city. So this is the city. This is not just 3D. I am living within this metaverse now. So this is one of the flagship constructions in our city. I won't be able to show you the whole city because it's quite big. But let me show you some of these places. Because this city is extremely big. And the lots that you'll be acquiring are the ones that are around this area. So the city has its own projects, its own creations. And all the lots around are up for sale in real life. And it's not the same thing for you to have a lot just in the middle of nowhere than in a place where the things really happen. This is very important, the situation, the location of your lots. And watch how everything, the lighting and the architecture and technology is amazing. This is hyper realistic. And let me show you this area first. This area is the one that you can use. And we developed. And you can use. And you will be able to do it. This is our workstation, and you'll be able to develop your own workstation like we've done. because this was very important for us to do it with our own taste and our own necessities. And if you buy a lot, you will be able to buy an online office and you can rent that office. So we're in this first phase of development, but these computers will be for real. You will be having access to your own computer through these screens. And this would not only be a screen, but you will have monitors and you can connect different monitors and watch your peers and their computers. So you can have your own office or develop your own office for rent. So this is another of the areas that we have within our tower. These are part of the projects that we're working in. And people will having their upside and their yield because of all the infrastructure that we're building. So we are putting hyper-realistic things. We're putting time-lapse and we're putting day and night. So this is going to be amazing. Because in this universe, you can change the concepts and then teletransport yourself like I'm showing right now. So a lot of people that are content creators or influencers, that they have their own brand, they can use this part for developments. This means that you can have and design your own space as cool as you wish. And people can do the developments on their content within the metaverse. This is going to be a huge boom in the industry. And they can upload to YouTube or the social networks directly from this place. And this is very important for us to watch, because we can have our workspace also, and we will be renting to other companies, and people will be renting their own station to work within our metaverse. This is space designed for content creators again. And as you can see, the different spaces have different designs. And if you buy a pack of 10 or 20 lots, you can develop within what we're building as well. So in order for these influencers and content makers or developers, in order for them not to develop their own space, you can share yours or rent to them within this space. And then you will be having extra earnings for the rental of this property. And yes, you can be a landlord, a real estate landlord. And this is a new business model where you can have these new models, new business models working for you. So this doesn't only work for you to develop, but also to earn yield, but also to really construct something and then rent it. And then reap the benefits of your own creativity and your own developments. So with this, you can start understanding the functionalities and reach of this new model and this land and everything that we can do, because it depends basically from your own imagination. As much as you can think and design and put your creativity to work, you will be having the benefits of this land. So the moment that we're at is very important because of this. The first lots, the first land is going to be close to this central tower. These are the lots that we are putting into sale right now in this first phase. So as I told you before, we are moving to these next parts, and this first stage land is the one that will have most upside. That's an opportunity for you. So you can be part of this infrastructure. You can use this infrastructure as an owner. So this is another area that I like very much, that we designed with our specific taste, and everything was thoroughly, we thought it thoroughly, with every robot and every chair and every table in the place that it needs to be. And if you're acquiring this land, you will be receiving an NFT to be a citizen of the city. And this is very exclusive. And you will be accessing this kind of place, and also events, very exclusive events that we will be putting for you. And if we make a little bit of memory, and we go to a high school or a primary school, and we could be able to travel to the past, to a classroom 50 years ago, we will be watching the same mold. So the way we're educating today is the same way we've been educating for maybe 100 years. So this is a development, an evolution of education, and people are looking for this, and the new generations will be very willing to be trained and to have classes in these new environments. So this is the opportunity to access teachers from the University of Columbia or Harvard that will be teaching in these classrooms that we're developing. And this doesn't limit yourself geographically. You can connect from every part of the world and learn from the best in these new spaces. And having something very close, or even better, to a face-to-face meeting or class. And to talk to these people and have deep interactions with these great teachers. So the limits are expanding constantly, and the possibilities are endless. This is one of the things that we are thinking of developing this area of expertise and training. So this is the way that we developed this, and we designed it. We chose the colors and areas and spaces. We used to have our own platform of education in Decentra, but now we're going to the next level and watch this kind of places and meeting rooms. So this is just an example of the places and the avatars that we'll be using and the meetings that we're going to have. This is the capacity to see and watch and interact with each other. And then you can tell someone, well, let's meet at my office, and they can come with their avatar, and you can have this interactions face to face within this world. And you will be within your virtual office, and you will create it through your own design and taste. So imagine that you ask someone to come, and they connect and they see these offices, and then you can present your product or business model to them. And then you can rent this to other people as well. So possibilities are endless. So we're back with Johnny. Thank you very much, dear Chava. I think you have some audio problems, but we're impressed with what you showed us. Without a doubt, ladies and gentlemen, this is Johnny speaking. Chava, what we've seen with Decity today is a reality. Prepare yourself to share it with the rest of the world. And to all of you that are connected today to our launch for Decity, let me show you a tutorial video. This one is important for you to watch because it will teach you the process of buying and to enter this first phase. And let me tell you what we'll be doing. For the dynamics that was shared with me with the Landian people, by the Landian people. And within this very exclusive district that we're launching today, how to ask your Decity plan. Okay, you'll be receiving an invitation link. You will load your wallet. You will register your name, your email. You will choose the kind of lot that you'll be buying at this price. And once these slots are sold, we'll be having a price raise. And for these lots, practically, we'll be calling this vegetation place, which is a very top place. This will be a dashboard where you will be having access to watch your lots. And I have just gotten an indication, and it's the next. And let me share this with you. When you buy a pack for Decity, the fee is about $1. If you buy 2 lots, then you'll be having like $2 or $3 of commission in BNB. So what's going to happen? You need to have your Trust wallet. And we're going to do this right now. And please watch your social networks in the next few hours. The indication that I'm receiving is that we're going to put the tutorials we're going to give it 2 to 3 hours. So we are going to limit the time. And we want to give you this little space or this buffer for you to be able to understand what you need to do. So we'll be extending the time a little bit for you to buy and understand the way it's done. So within the next few hours, we're going to be assumed to explain the process, the buying process, a step-by-step buying process. And once we have that Zoom, and then you can have your USDT in your Trust wallet, then it'll be very easy. If you get inside the Trust wallet, it automatically gives you the option to have BNB. by Smart Chain, through Smart Chain. And you can also have the option to add tokens, to add USDT. So once you select this, I have just done this in my phone. And what we'll be doing is for us to give you the opportunity to have this time in order for you to understand exactly what needs to be done. And the Landian people will be confirming our Zoom with all of you to know the process. And if you understand the process, that's perfect. You can go ahead. And through the Decity page, decity.org. Decity.org is our page. You will go to the buying area, and it's very easy. And you'll be very happy with your purchase. So be attentive to the social networks. I want to give the heads up and the launch. Prepare your cryptos. So we'll be sharing with you how to do the Zoom. And in order for this to be easy for all of you, in order for you to launch your three-dimensional and the motion and the upside with Decity. Thank you very much. It was a pleasure to be in this launch with all of you. Thanks to everybody that was here. And let's get to the next video.